Janssen was hoping to bring that sort of firepower to Blackburn, bought by Brian Kidd from Crystal Palace. But Aston Villa lost Stan Collymore, sidelined by stress.
It's about time people gave Mr. Collymore a little bit of credit for the decent things he does, instead of trying to jump on him at every opportunity and create these false stories.
Harry Redknapp was soon spending the money from the sale of John Hartson. Paolo Di Canio came from Sheffield Wednesday, and Marc-Vivien Foé from French champions Lens. Jason McAteer left Liverpool reluctantly for Blackburn, who'd hit an injury crisis that they would never quite solve. And Steve McManaman finally made public his agreement to join Real Madrid on a free transfer under the Bosman ruling at the end of the season.
I think we'll miss him. But at the same time, you have to admit that this is a good player for the club. He's on a free agent, and you have to respect what he wants to do.
Ron Atkinson's ambition more urgent, a win for Forest. Their first in 20 games came at Everton. Pierre van Hooijdonk for once did the right thing for the club. There was an important change at the top of the table at the end of January. Chelsea's first defeat in 22 matches came at the hands of the champions, Arsenal. Coming in onto Petit's pass, it'll reach Dennis Bergkamp!
We have to be consistent, and to be consistent probably is the successful thing if you want to win something.
It brings us 1 point behind Chelsea and keeps us up at the top of the table, not top, but just behind the top. And if we are consistent, mathematically we still have a chance.
And that meant that Manchester United were top after Dwight Yorke's last-minute goal broke the hearts of Charlton at the Valley.
8 goals, 1-0 away from home, 2-1, 3-2, doesn't matter. As you get there, and we're prepared to risk to get there.
15 games to go, only 2 points separating the top 4. 6 points further back came Leeds United, who were earning plenty of plaudits for the excellence of their young side. Liverpool had a good month, they were now 6th. Charlton's decline had reached dramatic proportions, only just above Nottingham Forest. From Sheffield Wednesday downwards, though, there would be plenty of anxious moments over the final months of the season. Glenn Hoddle's reign as England manager came to an abrupt end at the beginning of February. But it was business as usual for Manchester United, as they racked up the biggest ever away win in the Premiership, smashing 8 past Nottingham Forest, with substitute Ole Gunnar Solskjaer scoring 4 in 14 minutes. Arsenal were firing well also. Dennis Bergkamp scored his 3rd in as many matches as the Gunners grabbed 4 against West Ham to move back into 3rd place. Behind Chelsea, who had to settle for just the 1 goal against Southampton, Gianfranco Zola's 10th of the season. United now led by 4 points. They played 1 game more, but it was clear that the title would go to one of the top 3. At the other end of the table, Charlton finally won for the first time in 14 against Wimbledon.
This looks promising for Charlton. Still, and still! What a goal! Martin Pringle! Charlton in front!
A main feature in February, a major confrontation looming large at Old Trafford. Manchester United on a revenge mission against Arsenal. The heavy rainfall on the night couldn't dampen the sense of occasion.
Beckham trying to get his head to the ball. Down goes Ronnie Johnson. Penalty. A vital penalty kick. And Yor has missed it. Kanu. That's brilliantly played by the Nigerian. A goal for Nicholas Anelka. Oh, it's Andy Cole with the header, must score, does score. 1-1.
Manchester United and Arsenal, well, it's such a tough game anyway, it's hard to call. But I think on the evidence of tonight, we're a better team. We're in good form and at the right time of the year.
Every game is so difficult that when you lose one or two, you're out of it. So you just have to try to keep up there and in the race and try to go from game to game. It's all you can do.
Chelsea couldn't cash in on that draw at Old Trafford because they were held at home by Blackburn. Ashley Ward with a late equaliser, and Gianluca Vialli showed his frustration. He was sent off along with Rovers defender Marlon Brooms. February belonged to Nicholas Anelka. He destroyed England at Wembley, and then Leicester with his first Arsenal hat-trick.
Bergkamp again to Anelka, same to again, similar kind of chance and same result. Overmars in here, Anelka in the middle, it's a hat-trick.
When you see Overmars, Anelka, Bergkamp, all the offensive players combining like they did today, of course, we have a dangerous team.
Aston Villa lost form totally after their shock home defeat by Fulham in the FA Cup. They picked up only 1 point from a possible 12 before being thrashed by local rivals Coventry at Villa Park, the first time Coventry had won there in a league game. Chelsea against Liverpool is never short of goals or incidents, but the match at Stamford Bridge this season will be remembered for all the wrong reasons. A running battle between Robbie Fowler and Graham Le Saux resulted in both men being reported to the Football Association. Chelsea won the match. The decisive goal came from Bjarne Goldbeck. But Arsenal dropped points after scoring first at St James's Park.
Small direct from Harry up to Ketz by Harman, who certainly can shoot. He's giving him a chance. He's beaten David Seaman. And Dietmar Hamann has brought Newcastle United level.
In the last 11 games, what do you think you have to do to retain your title?
I said that the title will be played for 75 points, so it's quite easy mathematically. We have to take 25 points.
Manchester United moved towards March 4 points clear of Chelsea. Arsenal 3 further back. Victory suddenly totally elusive for Aston Villa. Nottingham Forest 6 points adrift at the bottom, heading back to Division 1. In March, suddenly in Sheffield, Joe Kinnear's health became a major worry to Wimbledon and his many friends in football. The strain of management showing on Arsene Wenger as Arsenal left it late to beat Sheffield Wednesday at Highbury. Then 3 goals in the last 7 minutes, with Kanu scoring his first in the Premiership. The Gunners moved into second place, above Chelsea. And 4 days later, Chelsea lost their first home league game of the season to West Ham.
Kitson! Goal for West Ham.